Boosk. I think an E at the end of Boosk works. It's like bar and grill. I mean, it's... I don't know. Either way, I think it works. I don't have a preference. I don't have a preference. Either way, it works. I'm easy to go along with. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Game Dev Thursday. I love doing Game Dev Thursdays. I feel like I can't do anything else on Thursdays anymore. Like, it has to be Game Dev. It just has to be. Hello, Justin. Hello, Step. Good to see you again, Steppy. Foxen and Gareth. Nice to have y'all here. Thank you so much for joining me. Bear heard Streets of Rage 2 music before falling asleep. Was that what it was? I wasn't actually paying attention. I've never really played Streets of Rage, so I apologize for not knowing that. I'm Gareth. You're also Girth and Gawith. So you have a couple things. I was informed of a book you'll probably enjoy. It's called Haiku, 100 Haiku about poop. I've never been a big fan of haiku. That may make me enjoy it. That is actually a thing. That's actually a thing, yeah. So, I've been working on this new little feature for MicroStream RPG. Unfortunately, it's not anything that is going to affect you guys as players. At all. Well, sorta. Sorta. Also, quick side tangent. I finally found Mountain Dew Pitch Black Zero Sugar. I finally fucking found it. I finally found it.
Bosk grin.
Rod, the lovely Rod, the wonderful Rod, the illustrious Rod. Hi, Rod. How you doing? Thank you for the 6 months. It's so good to see you here. What flavor is Pitch Black? Pitch Black is grape. It's like a citrus. They call it dark citrus punch, but it is essentially like a grape Mountain Dew. Pitch Black is really good. It came out years ago. I think like in, God, I want to say like 2013 or something like that. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And then they discontinued it and people got really mad. So then they brought back Pitch Black 2, which was like a sour version. And the majority of people I know of that tried both of them liked Pitch Black 2 more. And then they got rid of it. And now they're bringing it back again. So this is the first time I think that they've had a zero sugar one. So I was really excited about it, and it tastes phenomenal. Like, it tastes just like the normal one, but zero. So I'm very, very happy. It's very, very good. And we got Super Junior Pac-Man in here with Pac. Hello, how you doing? Also, Molly. Hello. Hi, Molly. So I figured it'd be kind of fun. Gareth and I were talking about this the other day. He found it really interesting, the little post I made on Twitter. If you guys didn't see it, it was... Is it this here? Yeah. So it was this. I was talking about the difference in Miss Pac-Man, how the pixel is 1 pixel off. You can see how this is her moving sideways. This is her sprite moving up. If we rotate the up sprite, take it 90 degrees this way, this is what it looks like. And you can see here, it's a 1 pixel difference in the original arcade game. So I figured it'd be kind of fun to make a focus on weird little oddities about the original arcade games that most people may not know about. So that one is obviously one of them. The other one that's pretty infamous in my opinion, and I think I talked about this on stream a long time ago, but I'll just go ahead and show it off here, is Pac-Man's sprite is very similar. The original Pac-Man sprite is very, very similar. On the original Pac-Man sprite, when he's moving left and right, his sprite looks like this. So you've got, like, if we're counting pixels, we got 1, 2 pixels here, we got 3 pixels here, and then we got 3 pixels for the inner mouth. But if we go up, it's 1, 2, 3, and then 2. So if we were to match the original or the left and right animations, it should be like this. But it's not. It's like this. So it's 1 pixel off on the up and downs. And I don't know why. I think it's just they just messed it up or something. I'm not entirely certain. He looks like a fortune cookie. It kind of does look like a little bit like a fortune cookie. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been working on with MicroStream. So for MicroStream RPG, like I said, I got the hiccups now. The thing that I have been working on is not something that's really going to affect the players directly, essentially. What it is going to do is it's kind of a nice little backup system for the streamer or whoever is using the program. So currently, wherever you have the file or the game stored, like right now I've got the game stored in this folder here on my desktop, wherever you've got the game stored, it creates a data folder. And then that data folder is where all of the data for the game is stored. This includes all of the player data, this includes your settings, those are the major things. But like, what happens if somebody, I don't know why that has an X on it now, that's interesting. What happens if somebody accidentally, oops, deletes their data folder? Or what happens if they just delete the game in general? And then they reinstall it later on. Well, I made a little preventative thing for that. So I deleted it. All your data's gone, Molly. All of the data's gone. Every little bit of it's gone. Actually, hang on, before we go doing that. Let's get it back. I want to do something real quick here. Because what I started making the game do was I started making the game back up the data. To another location on the computer. It's not like it's uploading it onto a server or anything like that. I don't have that ability just yet. I could probably do that, but that's something that's gonna have to wait. Hang on. Why is that off by a pixel? Oh, it's not supposed to be. It's right there. Okay. So let's quit the game. And let's go back over here, and let's go to all of you guys' precious data, and it's gone, right? Oops, we deleted all the game data. Oops, for some reason it's creating more game data folders. Why is it doing that? I don't want these. Get rid of these. They're gone. All the game data folders are gone. Uh-oh. All the game data folder, all the stuff is gone. Oh no, what happens? If you start the game up, it's gonna do this. So it's going to ask you if you want to restore your data from the folder that loop box include. Oh, okay. It's going to ask if you want to restore the data from the backup files that it stores on the computer, and it's not storing them anywhere secret. It's not storing them anywhere weird. It's basically just putting them into your app data folder. And just kind of every time you close the program, it's backing up those 2 files, specifically just the data and settings, because the other things don't really matter that much. Hi, Gay. Hi, Kiwa. Green. Well, the green background is basically because the green background is the default color for the game. So when you first start up MicroStream RPG, it'll be this green background because it's kind of a green screen background. So it doesn't have a settings file to go off of right now, so it just goes to default. So you can pick either restore files or delete and reset. And this is one of the only times that I'm applying color to MicroStream RPG is when you're hitting delete. I want it to be important that you say that it tells you, hey, this is a bad this is a bad decision. And if I click delete and reset, dun dun dun! It's very, very foreboding. It's very foreboding. It's being like, hey, are you sure? If you do this, you can't get your shit back. All the people, you'll delete all of their stuff. And you can do this, you can control this with the mouse. You can control this with this stuff. You actually can't even access the menu when you're doing this. It basically just completely gets rid of everything. And I made it so that if you actually close out the program here and you come back into it again, it's gonna go right to that same thing again. It doesn't take any action until you make an action. It forces you to make an action. So if we click delete, you have news. What news do you bring, Kiwa? So, if we do click delete, yeah, like that siren when it presses, when you press delete, yeah. So this one actually, like, look, it's actually flashing. Like, I actually made it so it flashes. So if we click delete, data's gone. All backup files have been deleted. MicroStream RPG will now restart with new data and settings files. And it has a little countdown timer on it that resets. You can click on it if you want to. But it'll automatically restart. And then when you were to start the game up again, now it's back to just default. So everything is back to the default settings and stuff. So everything is gone. If we go over here and we look in the folder, oh my god, why are there so many game data folders? It's because this stuff is all posted online, and I've been deleting and restoring and deleting these folders over and over again, and Google Drive doesn't like when I do that. You're in racing in the 24 hours of lemons. You are racing in the 24 hours of lemons next month. That's awesome. You're gonna be doing a car. Yeah, lemons are usually like beater cars, aren't they? Like, it's basically not good for much else, so people just kind of take it to a race thing to destroy it. So that's basically what I've been working on, and it has configurations for every. Why? Stop it. I'm letting Google Drive finish its stuff right now because it is driving me crazy. Some errors occurred. View. Can't download some files. That's fine. Okay, done. I'm fine. I know I've been very bad. I know I've been very bad. I need you to be done. I need you to be done. Okay, I wonder how the games industry is towards felons. I don't know. I don't know. That's a very weird question to ask. That's a very weird question to come in and ask for your first time chatting. I honestly have no idea. I imagine most like any other industry, you know, they're probably a little leery, but at the same time, you know, they're probably, I mean, it's a weird question because you've asked other streamers. It's one of those weird things where it's like, people make mistakes. And I guess it depends on what the felony is. But it's like if you're convicted of like a lot of theft charges, I'm sure a lot of places are not going to want to hire you. But if it's for something that's like really minor and doesn't really have any effect kind of on your job, like what are they supposed to do? Just never work again? Never get a job anywhere again? Like somebody's got to give them a chance eventually. So it's one of those weird things where I don't know. I think sometimes we're a little too hard on people who have made mistakes in the past. I mean, there's always room for people to grow. Yeah, like it just seems weird. Yeah, it depends on the felony, state laws, and all that jazz. Like I said, it's one of those weird things where I feel like people who do have anything like that are probably gonna have a hard time putting any of that on a resume. I mean, they kind of have to if they're gonna do a background check. Anyway, The good thing about doing indie games is that you don't have to worry about that. You can make games on your own. You can have as many felonies as you want. You can just make whatever games you want and put them online. Nobody's gonna like do a background check on you, I guess. Okay, are you done uploading files? Okay, it's good for right now. So what we're gonna do, we'll run this again. And don't worry. Yeah, I know. I got rid of all the stuff, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and restore them. Let's click restore files. So it just automatically does it. MicroStream will now restart. Well, it depends on the indie game that you're doing. I'm working solo on my games. So yes, this is me doing my own solo stuff. Why did I put these things in? Oh, it's because I did the other one, didn't I? Okay. So let's go ahead. Oh my God. I don't know what I've done here. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want that. I want this folder. Hang on, I gotta fix Google Drive real quick. It's doing some weird shit, and I'm tired of it doing this. So let's not sync this folder with Google Drive. Stop syncing. Okay, we're gonna stop that. Somehow it messed up, and I'm not entirely certain how it messed up. Game projects. It's like it's got this X on here. Stop! Oh my gosh. What are you doing? It keeps like... It did it again! Stop! Stop putting this folder here. Google Drive, stop it. But yeah, indie gaming is kind of whatever you want it to be. If you have a desire to make a game and you want to put the time and effort into it, then you can make a game all by yourself. If you want to work with a team of people to make games, you can do that too. So, anyway, this is not normally a problem. The only reason this is a problem right now is because for some reason Google Drive is going fucking crazy, and I don't know why it's going crazy. How do you even find game? That's a very good question. I don't know. I would love to work in the video game industry. I would absolutely love that. I think having experience under your belt is a good place to start. So either learning coding, learning graphic design, learning 3D modeling, anything like that is probably going to be a good first step into getting you into something that you want to do. And then once you can make something or basically create like a portfolio for yourself, then you could probably start applying to jobs for that kind of stuff. But just jumping into it outside of that would be hard. Okay, so let's try this again. See if Google Drive doesn't like mess up and everything. Okay, so see if I can do this here. I really don't know why it's going all crazy like this. I think it's just because, like I said, I've been deleting and restoring this folder a whole bunch because that's how I've been testing this stuff, and Google Drive does not like me doing that. I will set that back to that again in the future. But anyway, so Gareth.
Before one forgets, let one bestow unto you my boon, a predetermined amount of currency useful for the exchange of goods and services.
Gareth.
Gareth,
thank you so much for the 12 months, Mr. Mountain Shaper. I appreciate it. So if we go to this folder here and let's delete just the settings folder, for example, and then run this again, we obviously have no settings, but now it specifically targets the settings. It says the settings file could not be located. Would you like to restore from a found backup file? You notice that the button is not red doing this, and that is because settings are not that big a deal. You know, if somebody deletes their setting file and they don't want it back again, I don't want to make it like some big emergency thing. You know, it's, if they want to delete their settings and they want to start over again with default settings, then let them do it. It's like 5 different things to set, so whatever they want to do. But let's click the restore file. The settings file has been restored. MicroStream RPG will now restart. Click the start, and then go back into the game, and we've got our settings file back. Hooray! Now, if we were to do the same thing, but this time do it with the data file, we delete the data file, and go back in here. See how the background is blue now? Because it still has your settings, but it doesn't have the data. But this one does go red. Because this one is, again, you're losing people's data if you click the data thing. So, but I had a lot of fun doing this. And the things that, you know, you may not think too much about, but I actually had to make like a progressive text system where it displays the text little by little. I had to figure out a way to make it so that it only played sounds when it's doing letters and not spaces or enters or returns going to the next line. And I had to figure out a system to make pauses in there as well. So it reads different sections of text and creates pauses for dramatic effect. So I had a lot of fun with this. This was something that I had done a long time ago. What is this? Where's that Quincy? Where's his beans? It's his little beans up here. But yeah, again, we can click delete. And you can see how it only plays a sound whenever a letter gets put on, but not during spaces. So, again, I had a lot of fun working on this system and everything. So it was a lot of fun. But that was what I've been working on this past weekend and everything. Had to create all these little graphics for it and everything. Like we've got, like specifically if we go in here and look at this little thingy here is all of the little windows that you see. So it shows like opening up. We've got our different windows for each different setting and button. So it was a lot of dumb little stuff, but I had fun doing that. I also created a little, like, just a thing for me to be able to hit. And this actually tells me, you know, if everything is found. So if somebody does have any sort of issues, like I can kind of look at this kind of stuff. If everything is not found, like if we go back over here again and we just kind of as an example, let's delete our settings file. And we go into here. Obviously, we're going to get this settings thing, but I can do this and it tells me settings not found, but backup data or backup settings is found. So yeah, it's just kind of a nice little backup system in case someone deletes their information. What I'm hoping, and again, I don't really know how Steam works too well, but I'm hoping that Steam can hold these files in the cloud too. It can back up these files in the cloud. So if somebody does delete it from Steam and reinstall it, they can still have all the data, and then it'll back it up to their computer. But I also want to do, like, I want to be able to maybe put this up for people to obtain in other places too, like maybe Itch.io. So they may not have like Steam Cloud backup. So maybe in case they delete the file and then later on go, you know what, I want to bring that back to my stream. And they do that, you know, all their data will still be there. These files are so small. Like, I think the settings file is with the data file with all of us playing it so far, which granted isn't the biggest audience in the world, but with all of us playing so far, it's only 3 kilobytes. So I did change a little bit of stuff with the credits. Not much yet. I'm still kind of working on the credits, but credits does this now. It moves a little bit faster, and it has a nice little MicroStream RPG logo that pops up. I changed the little credits logo, so it's not just text now. It's actually a picture. I plan. Look, we got Parker in there because he's given me some nice little coding advice and stuff. What I would like to do, and maybe this is what we work on tonight, because I don't really know what my goal is right now, is I would like to I would like to put in some pictures in here. Minor little things, you know, I would just like to have some pictures, some little pixel art would be neat to have in there. So we might work on that a little bit. But I'm trying to think of what else I want to work on for the actual game of MicroStream itself right now. Once I finish the credits up, the menu system is basically done aside from one other thing, which I have to kind of do that off screen because it involves like actual Twitch chat setting stuff. So I don't want to work on that on stream. We'll work on that. I'll work on that off stream. But once I get those two things done, the menu system is effectively done. I can't think of anything else we're going to need to add or change. But if I do need to change things in the future, we can just add more pages. So it just depends on what we want to do. So I'm not really certain what I want to work on tonight, because where we go from here is there's another enemy I want to add to the first dungeon. I've thought about making a new boss for the first dungeon. So that way there's 3 total random bosses you could get. I thought that might be fun, but I don't really want to add too much more to the first dungeon. So I think we're kind of done with dungeon number 1, and we should probably start moving on to dungeon number 2. So maybe we start working on that. Maybe we start working on some stuff for the second dungeon, you know? That might be pretty fun too. There's lots of things we need to do. But right now I've just got like all of them in front of me and I'm not certain what I want to do. But I'm just happy that I got this thing done. I'm happy that I got this done. What layer is this on? One thing I do want to add here is this. Dungeon 2 going to have a theme. Yes. So Dungeon 2 is going to be... Also, hi, Extron. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Dungeon 2 is going to be like jungle/forest kind of themed. So, like, the background elements are going to be bush and trees and, like, brick walls as well. And then we're gonna have probably some, like, kind of jungle-themed enemies and everything in there. So that's kind of the direction I was planning on going for Dungeon 2. This is what I wanted to, this is something I wanted to work on here. Donnie! That gives you an idea for at least one monster. Awesome. Donnie, well, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Donnie Yoshi. Guys, if you have not followed Donnie yet, I encourage you to do so. Donnie is an awesome dude. Has been a big part of my community for a long time, and has been a big supporter of Pac-Man 37 and MicroStream RPG. And they are currently trying to get Twitch affiliate. So if you could lend them a little helping hand and give them some viewership when they're streaming, that would be awesome. That way they can hopefully get to affiliate here soon. And they've been a subscriber for 24 months! Oh.
Piss. Had to end stream abruptly due to Elvira shutting on me out of nowhere.
Elvira? What is Elvira? I don't know what that is. All I know is Elvira from the movies, or from the, was she in movies? She was in movies. She was awesome, man. She was great. We're going to Elgato, not Elvira. Elgato just shut down on you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Which Elgato do you have? Do you have one of the internal ones, or do you have one of the USB cards? So what I want to do here is I want to make some nice little, like, random edges Some little random edges, kind of like how we do for the background graphics in the dungeon. We've just got like some random things that look different here and there. You have a capture. Yep. Okay, is it one of the internals? Is what I mean. Like, or is it? I'm assuming it's internal then, if you're saying that, because they make two different types of Elgatos. Ones that go in your computer, and then ones that are USB. I had one of the USB ones as my first one. And it wasn't bad, but the problem with it is that it had a delay on it that you couldn't get rid of. So you had to, like, play everything around this delay, and it was really annoying. Yeah, I just want to make some things here, like maybe just a little bit of a, maybe not that far in. This is... This is Shovel Knight music. If you guys haven't played Shovel Knight is awesome. I had a lot of fun with Shovel Knight. I don't know if I like the way that looks so much. Let's make it go down a bit more. That works. We're actually going to just color these in. Anything that's going to be outside of that realm, we need to... Everything else is double. Let me check something here. No, we're going... Oops. We're going solo on these things. It's fine. Oops. Again, we're going to basically do that. I don't even know if I want it going that far in. You, the SB Elgato, really said I was having too much fun playing an old-ass game on an old-ass console. That's the way it be, though. You can't control the Elgato. It's gonna say you're done. You're done. No more for you. You know, you don't get a choice in the matter. That music that was just there, like I said, that's Shovel Knight. If you never played Shovel Knight, it is fantastic. It's a great game. And it is effectively a it's like an old Mega Man style game. I really liked it. It's fun. That was super descriptive, I know. You know, I'm giving you so many games to play right now, Foxen. I am so sorry. Like, you keep coming in the streams. I'm just like, hey, this game's really, really great. You should play this game. Hey, this game is also really, really great. What's wrong with you? Why haven't you played this game? No, I do highly recommend Shovel Knight. It's basically in the style of an old... it's in the style of like an old NES game. See if I can show you a little bit if you've never seen it. But it was a studio and they just made let's see here. Let's see if there's we can just find Shovel Knight. I don't want Dig. No commentary. Okay. So we can just skip here, go forward a little bit. The music in this game, by the way, is so kick-ass. I love the Shovel Knight soundtrack. a ton. Like, look, I'm just gonna show you this here real quick so you can see Shovel Knight. But this is Shovel Knight. But it's on PCs, everything. This song right here kicks so much ass. For chivalry. He's literally a knight with a shovel. But it's meant to be in the style of like the original NES games, but obviously with better tech, not with the limitations of the original NES. Like, there's no way this game would work on the original NES, at least not in this state. There would be a lot of different changes to it. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. God, I want to play through Shovel Knight again now. Not the Dragon Boy. Oh, it's a great game. And it gets a lot harder than this. This is just the first stage. Up, you missed it. Yep.
Hi, Dave.
Trashua! How's it going, Trashua? Hope you've been having a good evening. I didn't even know there's a thing in the wall up there. What the fuck? He just snatched that out of the wall. What is that? Oh. This is like the type of game I would love to make at some point in time in the future. Just a fun fucking platforming game. I would love it so much. But it's such a big endeavor. Like, this would just literally take so much time and effort. I'm talking like years. I mean, Microstream RPG has taken me... Granted, I've been a little lazy about it in the past year. But it has taken me... God, what? In March, it'll be a whole year since we started working on it. You're doing good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. How's your Pokemon journey been going? Guys, if you aren't following Trashua as well, you should do that too. I know I'm telling you guys what to do tonight. But Trashua's good beans too. It was wild. I mean, I think you're like at the end of the game, aren't you? Like I haven't been checking out your streams lately because you're kind of at the end of the game and I'm not there yet. I mean, I don't want spoilers for myself. So that's why I haven't kind of been chilling out yet in your streams. Oh, hey. Nice. Super Hexagon music. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I had a few months in there where I wasn't working on it as much as I should have, just because stuff was going on in life and everything else. But yeah, we're back to working on it again, and it makes me really happy because I want this game to be done. I want this game to be. I want this game to be something that people are going to really enjoy. And granted, I mean, it's just going to come down to, you know, we're just going to have to see how people feel about it once it gets released and everything. Once I get more done on it. So I'm just making some little weird edges right now. You finished Violet and Shield DLC, so now I've made a poll on Twitter on which Pokemon games to play next. Nice! Should I just copy some of these things for the other ones? We got all these things for this side, and we only have one for that side. We need to make some other things for the other side. I mean, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Foxen. I really am, because like that's ultimately what I want. Again, I just want this game to be something that people are going to get a kick out of. It'll hopefully build some fun streaming community stuff that people can just kind of enjoy and have a lot of, you know, just get some. I'm gonna move that over a pixel. Something that people like can really enjoy with their communities. That's what I really want to see. Like I just want it to be a project that's going to entertain people. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna move that over one there. That looks better. That's too much too. That's too much as well. This needs to be smaller. We need more black space in there to create the illusion that this is actually a tear. You know? Guess we can just do that, huh? A little tear on that side. How's the other tear look? Yeah, it goes a little deeper. This one's not as much. That's fine. That works. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Let's make a few more with some stuff on both sides. So let's make one that's like has something over here, like a small. We don't even need to have this one be like. Yeah, we don't even need that one to be like a folded over thing or anything. Let's just make that one like that, and then let's do a thing here. Do that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. We don't need to be anything major. I'm gonna make this one be. Let's make this one a little notch. The other one was up high, wasn't it? Yeah. Do this one more in the middle. The same exact shape as this one was. No. A little off. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll do that one is down there. Let's do one up here. Okay. And then could do one that's kind of the opposite over here. Let's do like a kind of big one, right? That'll be over here instead. That looks good. I like that. I like it like that. I think that works better. And let's just make a little thing over here too. Just do it on both sides. There we go. So this stuff here then will just be random clutter. And now we just need to make that stuff appear along the edges of the credits. I think that was one of the things I was working on before. Sorry, I got hiccups. What are the options going to be, Trashua, for your next Pokemon games you're going to play? Are you going to go back and play some of the older ones? I would highly recommend Sun and Moon, because Sun and Moon are some of my favorite Pokemon games if you've never played them. You could probably actually just skip Sun and Moon and go straight to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but those games are really great. I would definitely recommend those. I don't think what other ones were some of my favorites. Black and White, if you never played Black and White is really, really good. Either Arceus or X. Wait, BD. What's BD? Arceus is. Did you play Arceus? I feel like I remembered you playing Arceus. Brilliant Diamond. Oh, okay. I played Arceus, but I neglected both of the games. Yeah, like, I was the same way. I think I got through the main story on stream with Arceus. We had a lot of fun with that. But then I didn't play... I didn't finish the Pokedex in that game. I really kind of want to go back to do it, but that's something I can probably just do on my own time, you know? Alright, so what was I doing here? This is for the credits. Page 3 was the credits. Just... A glitch. May I say a pack fact? Sure, I'll give you a pack fact. We've been kind of going on weird little oddities of the original arcade games. And one of the ones that I find really fascinating, and I'm not entirely certain why this happens. I'm sure it has to be something to do with the programming. I'm sure it probably has something to do with power pills in general. But whenever... Hang on, I'm going to go look real quick here. Just so I make sure I get my pack fact right, because it's been a while since I've looked at this. But In the original Pac-Man, whenever you get a power pill, Pac-Man's sprite moves, I think, to the right, or sorry, left, 1 pixel. Whenever a power pill is active, Pac-Man moves to the sprite 1 pixel, and when the power pill ends, they move back over, back to the right again. So they move to the left when the power pill is active. You can see it right here. When I go over here, you watch them against the wall. As Pac-Man moves, and then moves back over to the right again after the power pill ends. It's very weird. Now here's the other side of it. Blinky does the opposite. So when a power pill is eaten, you can see Blinky moving up here. When a power pill is eaten, Blinky will move to the right 1 pixel, and when the power pill ends, he'll move back over to the left again. So we go and eat this power pill here. You'll see Blinky. Watch Blinky here. Watch him move. He'll basically close this gap here and touch the wall. See how he's touching the wall there now? But as soon as the power pill wears off, he'll move back over and be in the right lanes again. Again, I'm not entirely certain why that happens. It doesn't happen with any of the other ghosts. It's literally just Pac-Man and Blinky. Those are the only two that have their positions changed with it. I think it has something to do with the whole layering system of how the game actually works. Which I'll leave that for another Pack Fact. Anyway, so we're viewing the credits. So I need to go through here again because there's something in here that I wanted to do. There was something that was like, it's supposed to delete stuff. There are ROMs of Jack-specific pack and mispack plug and play. That's pretty cool. Yeah, MAME is good for a lot of stuff. Like, I'm actually surprised there's a whole entire pinball section for MAME stuff. That's pretty neat, in my opinion. I need to organize all of these things. All of this shit needs to get organized. There are way too many things around here. I kind of want to leave those in the position because Clickteam Fusion's been doing this thing lately where it actually keeps things in order. Close, hover. So that's all in the right order. But yes, like okay, so it's been putting things in order. I can't get mad at that. Yeah, I can't get mad at these. They're actually in the right positions. Okay, anyway. Whoops. My position of this is greater, right? Greater than settings menu minus 128. Set position to Y minus 1. MAME emulates quite a lot of things, LCDs, machines, you name it. That's pretty cool. I think it's really neat that MAME does all that stuff. I really want to get the, and I just haven't done it, but I really want to get Baby Pac-Man on MAME. Because I know it's not 100% accurate, but I would just love to play that again. And see how bad it is and be mad at it. Because I'd be very mad at it. That's what I was working on. Let's see something here. So we are going to go over here and select our credits. Right button, left, right, center. I can actually get rid of those if we don't need the error things. We can get rid of those. All right, so position of this. Just checking on this. It should stop once it's off the screen. There it goes, 164. Okay, it is off the screen, so it stops. There was something I was trying to do here. Y position of that. Y position of random credits edges equals y that minus. Are those all 16 pixels tall? They're 24 pixels tall. Why would I want to delete them if they're 16? We gotta change that. Y minus 24. Then we destroy them. And we should be moving these up too. Okay. Real quick before I get into any more of that. I think I had a thing up here at the top where it said when we got into... Yeah, right here. Directory is good, destroy. And we can destroy these three things too. We don't need those. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. So it is not moving anymore, which is good. Poor headset's getting mad at me. Right. We're doing that. Okay, I'm catching myself back up on the credit stuff because this is stuff that I've been wanting to do for a bit. So we need to create a timer. Yeah, so we're gonna create a thing in here that's scrolling. What do we call this? Edges timer. So every time that equals 3, we're gonna move everything up, and we're going to altable value add to. Excuse me. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Go alter value add to. I'm gonna have to change this over now that I'm thinking about it. Add one to the edges timer. Okay, so when are we? I'm just gonna move these all over here and get rid of these. Add one to credits timer. We're just gonna go alter value set scrolling to 0. We can delete that from here. And we're gonna change these to the logo. So my plan right here is okay, so that shouldn't have anything else to do with any of the rest of the stuff. My plan is basically to have this be called, credits graphics. So I'm going to use this to put little graphics in between the different credits things to make the credits look a little bit more lively, a little bit more thought out, rather than just a wall of text. I might even change and put this, like this thing right here that has like these dashes to the side of it. I might actually do something with that. Like I might make it how this volume is, make it stand out a little bit more, because right now it just looks really boring and it's hard to see where the section ends, I guess, unless like just because there's this big gap here. Like right now it has that, and then it has additional coding support, then it has sounds. I would like for those to stand out a little bit more. So we may just do that with an actual graphic. And we'll just use this for our different graphics. And what we're gonna do is make it so that when these things are completely off the screen, when they're completely off the screen, then we'll destroy them. We don't need them anymore. Okay, so let's test this out real quick just to make sure that the credits are working and scrolling like they should. Yeah, it looks like everything's working fine now. Cool. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's see here. How should we do this? How big is this item? No, you know what? We shouldn't base it off of that. We should base this off of this. So that plus this, that's 64 pixels in height. And these are 24. So we want to start this, I wouldn't say necessarily at that. We could start this at about 32. So this is 128. Add the 32 on there, that's 116. Dark Apple, welcome in. I am doing well. How about yourself? Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to, we're trying to create a little, you know what? I should change my game dev goal. Because I actually do have something I've found that I'm doing now. Go ahead and move this over here. We're working on some credits graphics right now. We've got our credits section, but it's very basic and boring. It's just a wall of text. So I'm trying to spruce it up a little bit by putting some nice little credits graphics in here and everything. Let's see here. Let's make another event down here that's also... Why that minus 16? No. How about we do why that minus... Why is this so small? We're gonna do plus 8. Is that right? Y of the settings minus the height. So if it's let's just do I'm just gonna, just to give us a buffer, we'll do plus 8. Oops. I'm good. Learning Python currently and about to start another lesson. It's my first language and I'm happy to learn something. I want to learn how to do game dev since that's what I've wanted to do. Oh, that's awesome. I've never learned Python myself, but definitely heard good things about it. You can't go wrong learning any coding language, basically, because the majority of them kind of piggyback off of each other. So even if it's something that's like a different programming language in general, your experience in one is probably going to transition over into the other one pretty easily. So definitely not a bad idea at all. How's the game going? It is, it's coming along great. I implemented over this past weekend a backup file system. So it backs up the files for the player data and for your settings. And then if for any chance the main files ever get deleted or it can't find them, it will locate the backup files and it'll put them into the folder. So that way you don't have to lose your data. So yeah, it's nice to have some backups. Plan on learning 2 or 3 different coding languages this year. I really should probably start looking at that too. I've just got too many things on my plate right now. So right now, I also have like similar goals kind of myself this year. I want to get MicroStream RPG to a place where I can have it basically in a playable state at like a very base level state by March. So I'm hoping to have this game at least to a point where we've got multiple dungeons, we've got all of our stuff set up, and you know, it's something that other people can actually use by end of March. That's my goal right now. So I've got about 2 more months to get that all done. That's completely obtainable. Honestly, it's just going to be creating new enemies and bosses and dungeons. So it's the majority of the gameplay mechanics are already done. That's just all extra stuff that we need to do. A little bit of balancing here and there. I'd like to get another one of my games on Steam and get it done and finished up. And then I want to get back into Pac-Man 37, the Maze Builder. I really want to get into the Maze Builder so bad. Like, I'm just craving working on that again. So, for those of you in here who are excited about that, trust me, I'm excited too. I really want to do that. What am I doing here? All right, so... I think what I want to do next is whenever this equals that, yeah, we're adding one to Edge's timer. And then what we're gonna do here is we're going to a new event, and we're gonna say, where's my item? Yeah, I'm excited because once I get the Maze Builder done, then you guys can just go crazy. You can just go ham on it. You can just make all these mazes and you can have fun with it. And you don't have to do all the stuff that you've been doing, like with the pixels and stuff. You can just make mazes. And then I can finish implementing everything into the actual maze generator, and we can use that in the game. I'm actually thinking when I go to do that, I'm going to recode a little bit of the game and how the Ghost movement and Pac-Man's movement works to make them more accurate to the arcade. And I'm hoping that by doing that, we will get... I'm hoping that by doing that, we'll get some cool stuff. Let's see here. Edge's timer is greater than or equal to that. Plus... let's see here. Add a new condition. Okay, I'm trying to think. Dark Apple, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Programming is a thing I've always wanted to know how to do for years, and I finally found a place to learn, and I plan on learning as much as I can. No, I fully 100% support that, because programming is honestly, like, even though I'm doing this stuff in Clickteam and it's not like typing out all the programming, it's still kind of the same basic thought process. It's just Clickteam does a lot of the code, the actual coding and stuff for me. It's a lot more visual representation on stuff. But regardless of how you do it, coding, in my opinion, is one of the most satisfying things. Like when you're creating something from scratch, you are making something out of nothing. It's literally a blank screen and you're putting your ideas out there, and it's just a series of testing and making sure everything is working, and it is so much fun to see it all come together. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. Let's make a... I don't need that flag there. Let's make this say... what should we call this? Check for... check for random. We'll just call it check for random, whatever, I don't care. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Nobody's gonna see this shit. Plus, let's add a new condition. We're gonna do maybe the other logo. Why do I keep missing it? Position is, let's see here, a Y position. So it's got to be lower than or equal to... Okay, so we want this to start happening when that thing is 32 pixels onto the screen. So basically all we have to do is position Y coordinate minus 32. That should be pretty easy. What we're gonna do is we are going to set this back, set Edge's timer back to 0. We are going to see here. Nope, that's not what I want. This right here. Create object. This should actually be pretty easy. I'm just gonna do the edges. What do I do with it? Oh, there's so many objects here. Up above. Logo setting. It should be down here towards the bottom. Random edges. There it is. Okay. We are going to make this at 128 from there. Okay, and then we are going to, one last thing, we're going to order move behind. We have text things? Yes, we do. Move behind credits text. Let's see if that works. If I'm imagining this to work the way I want it to, I'm hoping it'll work. I could be completely wrong on this. We'll see here. Oh. Oh. Well, it's working, but not how we want. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Edit, move it behind. How about we just move it behind credits mid? And then we order move it in front of credits mid. And then let's do another event here. Insert a new event that's gonna say this is our random edges. Compare to a flag. Is the flag off? Check for random. We are going to turn that flag on. And then we are going to direction, select direction to be all of these. So it'll just pick a random direction. I think we had 3. Did we go all the way up to... Oh, no, wrong thing. Yeah, we went all the way over to here. Okay. Hopefully this should work now. So it did it right. It just didn't... You know what, we don't have to wait. We can scroll fast. Okay, it's still... Still not doing it the way I want it to. Why is it putting it in front of the text? Did it at least put it in front of the credits logo? I didn't see. I don't know why I closed it. I don't need to close it. No, see, it's putting it in front of credits too. Why? Are these on different layers? They are. I think. No, it's the same layer. Why are we doing this? Also the fact that you run into a lot of hurdles, and when you get to your end goal, also the freedom of always create what I want, even when I have a job doing the same thing. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, again, for me, it's the satisfaction of bringing life to something that just is all coming from your own imagination, your own head. You're creating all of this stuff from scratch, and you're making it work. You're developing something. And especially when you're working with game dev, like, don't get me wrong, I think any other program, like if you're creating stuff, you're coding stuff, is satisfying. But game dev to me is like probably the most satisfying, because you're creating something that is giving other people joy. You get to watch them enjoy this other stuff. And I just think that's so cool. All right, you know what? We're not going to do this. We're going to get rid of this. And we're just going to say order bring to front. And then same thing for this. Order bring to front. That work?
Because my books always say something. Even if it's just something simple like, Don't genetically engineer crabs
Why are we
to be
getting...
as big as men.
Oh, shit. I know why it's doing that. Well, I mean, I like the way it looks. Okay. I like how it just goes on forever. We still have to finish that. That is not working out. Okay. Bring that to front. Does that work? Yeah, that works. That looks good. I think what I want to do is add some more like neutral frames in here. And then add some more of these ones that I really like. I like that one a lot. I don't really like that one too much. Or that one. I do like that one. There's another one over here I really liked. That one. I like the torn edges. They actually look pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna select all of these. I forget how many I did. That many? Did I do 18 of them? Yeah, okay. So this should look... I'm gonna try to spruce it up a little bit more too, but for right now, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking. Yeah, we'll just get these like little notches and stuff in here. It's just gonna be random every time. I don't know if I like that one. I think that one needs to go away. It's funny how you get like a lot of them that are just completely normal looking, and then you get so many of them in a row. Like you'll get like just a bunch of blank ones. Like right there's, well, it wasn't a bunch, it's just 2. There's 4 in a row, and then 2 in a row. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. So... I like that. Then we need to make it down here. We need to go to... destroy that. Hang on, guys. Gotta take care of the Tamagotchi. But yeah, I definitely agree, Dark Apple. I love the ability to have a challenge and exploring your own creativity, making it a reality. Like, it's just, that's the most satisfying thing to me when it comes to programming. Getting to see your stuff come to life. You little butt. Lennox should be home sometime soon here. And then we're going to add some graphics in. Oh my gosh, you little butt. Stop it. to punch it. Stop! How can you pick the same... It's a 50-50 chance. How can you pick the same direction 9 times out of 10? Stop it! You are going to go to bed suffering. Stop! Holy shit! So for those who don't know and have never really played with a Tamagotchi, in the Gen 1 Tamagotchis, which is this little guy right here, the little game that you play with it is basically a random chance for the Tamagotchi to look left or right. And you have to try to guess which direction that they're going to look. And if you can guess 3 out of the 5 times or more correct, you win. If it's less than that, you lose. And I swear there are some times when that stupid little fucking digital baby will insist on picking the exact opposite direction I want, like, every single time. Like, I'll go 5-6 games in a row where I can barely get one correct guess, and it just drives me insane. I'm like, what is wrong with you? But I guess it's just like a real pet, you know? Sometimes you're just like, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? Stop being crazy. At least that's how we have to deal with Quincy. Quincy is a little crazy. All right, so I want to make this. I want to make this so that we do. Wait, that was the logo I did. How about that? I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. We can just grab this. I don't need the full thing though, because again, I don't want to override this stuff on the sides. Oh, okay. I just flat out. I want to make this too big, so let's make this 64 by 64. You know what? This one's probably actually going to need to be a little bit more, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave it at what it is. Because I think I'm going to experiment with, since I can't actually do my text the way I want to do it. What we're going to have to do is I'm actually going to zoom out, and I am just going to screen grab this shit. I'm gonna cheese it, man. I'm just gonna cheese it. I didn't realize the color of that is off. Let's fix that real quick too. I know it seems weird, but I want the colors to be the same. And that would have taken care of my problem there too, with the thing being visible. Can't do that. Okay. Delete that. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit, not intense or anything, but this is where we basically have to do some extra stuff here. I don't need any of that. I'm not worried about that. So let's do the fun little bit of coloring all this text. I don't think I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna get rid of these. Because if I have these outlined, it's gonna look a lot nicer and we won't have to worry about we don't have to worry about having those things on the edges to differentiate them from everything, all the rest of the text. That's mainly what I'm doing right now, is I've got to spruce this up a little bit so that way it looks a little nicer, it's easier on the eyes, easier to read. Oops, didn't mean to color that one in. Sometimes I love the built-in graphics editor of Clickteam Fusion, and sometimes it makes me mad. I know we get to do the fun part, and that's just outlining everything. It's all just going to be colored in. That's all going to be colored in too, doesn't matter. Yep, all that gets colored into. Okay, yep, all of it does. Because I'm using a thicker line like that, there's not really much I can do about it. A good majority of this is going to be colored in. It's all going to be filled. One of those rare instances right there where it's not. I feel like I should maybe space it out a little bit, like maybe space it down. It looks okay. I think it looks okay. It'll look better once I get everything all recolored the way it's supposed to as well. So let's get it all done first, and then we can kind of assess how we like it, and if we need to move things around, we will. I want to space it out by a pixel so that way it stands out a little bit more from each other and they're not cutting into each other. I might do that anyway just because it does look a little cramped. I kind of like it that way. I think spacing it out honestly would make it look too... I think spacing it out would actually make it look a little too spaced out. I just hate to just be like... But I don't mind it this way, actually. This is a dumb little thing I do where I have a very bad habit of making a lot of manual text. Like, I even created a font for this game where I can just use the font. And for the majority of the credits, I am using the font. But for this part here, I want it to look a specific way, so I have to go through and do all of it by hand. Recolor these back to white again. And when you're only dealing with black and white as your two colors, it makes things a little tricky. It's been a fun challenge, though. Trying to make everything as visually appealing with just 2 colors. Definitely not easy. But again, sometimes the simplicity is something I really, really enjoy. All right. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think that looks so much better like that than this. It stands out as a new header. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I'm doing that for all these things. That looks good. I like the way that looks. That looks a lot better. Thank you. And then let's take this in half. And what I want to do, I want to put silly little graphics between each of these sections. Like after the title, I want to put like a silly little graphic in there. And so I think what I want to do for this one specifically is, you know the little kid that's like doing the thumbs up the computer being like, I want to make Bosk like a little pixel Bosk doing that with a little thumbs up in front of a computer. Love my hat and shirt. Thank you. I adore this hat. This hat is actually the sequel to the other hat I had, which is here on the floor. It looks exactly the same. Wow. Uncanny. Crazy. This one's really old though. I've had this for probably 10 years or so, and it's just gotten really, really old, and it needs to be cleaned. And so I'm wearing my replacement one that I found online a year or two ago, and I need to clean that one for the time being. It kind of smells a little funny. You know when you get like a hat that you've worn for too long? But yeah, I need to change that. And this shirt is like one of my favorite shirts. It's just a really cool little shirt. Detergent in the sink and scrub vigorously with your hands. Really? Is that? Don't they have those little like those little hat things that you like the little hat cages you can put them in and put them in the wash? Or is it just more? It's just better to do it with detergent in the sink. What do you use to scrub it? Just with your hands? You don't use like a. You don't use a like a soft cloth or anything? Yeah, this kid right here. I want to have Bosk looking like that. So I'm gonna put this over on the other screen here. This is another one of my albedo backgrounds. I swear it needs to stop. Let's actually see if I can get this to work again now. I had amazing luck with the hand method. I use my hands to prevent leaving any stains, fabric strands. Yeah. So, what I'm talking about, yeah, it's this thing that you can buy. Hat washer cage. Yeah, these right here, Foxen. These little things that you can put the hat in. Wow, that's a 3-pack of them. I don't need that many. But like, yeah, you put the hat inside there, and it keeps the shape of it and everything. When you put the hat in the washing machine. So I think they're pretty cool. But a 3-pack for $17, that's not bad. Look, there's a difference between a white one and a black one. Why is the white one 60 cents less? What? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know how well they work. I mean, it has good ratings. Yenor hat washer. What do the ratings say on it? Has 10,000 ratings. This product works very well. I bought one of these before, but lost it in the attic somewhere, so I bought another. Will say it works very well and keeps the bill of that baseball cap nice and straight, just like when you bought the hat. My concerns when I first used it was, will it get caught up in the washer or dryer? Nope, that didn't happen. It wasn't noisy, and you can wash other items together as well. My hats come out nice and clean and looking great. I'm not disappointed in the least bit. I mean, I've just thrown my hat in the washing machine sometimes. But does this need to be in with dishes, or can it be used alone? Alone, not with dishes. Ew. Wait, you put them in the dishwasher? No, you put it in the washing machine. Why would you put it in the dishwasher? Oh, people put it in the dishwasher. Oh, recommend it in the dishwasher. They actually recommend it. Use regular dishwasher detergent and liquid soap. Place on top rack of dishwasher without dirty dishes. No. Choose gentle cycle. Use cold water. I would not put in the dishwasher, man. I would not put that in the dishwasher. Look at him thinking about it. He's thinking real hard about these blueprints for this thing. This man is creating these. He's putting all his time and dedication. He's very passionate about this hat washer. Anyway. Don't know how to respond. Wow, really, Foxen? For once? What? Alright, I'm gonna copy this. I'm just gonna make a new one. I don't need to copy that one. Copy this one. So I'm just gonna make a little. Let's make a line across here. You didn't think? Yeah, I know, right? I guess you could just put whatever you want in there. Wow, how did I do that perfectly? Okay. That's cool. Trying to get the same angle of the graphic they have over here for the monitor. I can just kind of do this by hand now. That does not look very much so like a monitor. This looks like weird lines right now. I think I'm going to straighten these lines a little bit because I don't like the angles that they have on them right now. Hold on. can't have that. So, how in the world has he got this set up? What in the... Anyway. You know what? We're just gonna copy this. So we're getting the same line again. Hope if I could copy the right thing. Are they already that same? No, they're not. I think they were. I need that back here. What am I doing? I think I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Garrett, thank you so much for the hydrate. I definitely need that. I don't like the fact that that ends right there. Right here. I don't like the fact that it's ending perfectly right there, so I may have to fix that. Anyway, let me get the hydrate on and the pack fact on. As for your pack factor there, if we're going back and we're relating stuff to, if we're relating things to the sprites moving around and everything, in the original Pac-Man, I think it's kind of a neat... I talked about it once on Twitter back when I was developing Pac-Man 37, but there's kind of a neat little subtle hint to the power play going on in Pac-Man. Like when the ghosts are chasing you, and you're vulnerable, whenever they overlap you, like whenever they are touching, like the ghost sprite is touching Pac-Man sprite, they will always be in front of Pac-Man's sprite, so they'll be overlapping him. But whenever you have a power pill and you can eat ghosts, the ghost sprites will actually be behind Pac-Man, so his sprite will overlap theirs. Which I just think is a very interesting thing. It shows that whoever's on top, essentially, is the more threat to the other. It's just a neat little power play thing that I really enjoy about the original game. And we can show you here real quick. Like I always go back to my game just to show people. Look how good my game is. Look, I can use it as a reference to the original arcade game. Isn't that wonderful, guys? Isn't that special? Yeah, like if I'm right now, if I have invincibility on, so you can see how the ghosts actually overlap me. So the ghost sprites will actually overlap Pac-Man. But if I go like this and I eat a power pill, I am over top. Pac-Man sprite is over top of the ghost sprites. Oh, that sound play right there. But this also, just as kind of a neat little tidbit, this still applies even when the power pill is active, but the ghosts have changed back to their normal colors. So it doesn't reset. You can see here how the ghost is flashing now. It does not reset until the power pill is done. As soon as the power pill is done, then Pac-Man will go back behind the ghost again. Come on. There it is. Yeah. So as soon as the power pill kicks off, the Pac-Man sprite goes right behind the ghost again to indicate that he is susceptible to dying. And typically it's like this, like when you're getting chased, like you can just barely see that they're overlapping. It's a hard thing to actually see a lot of times, but I just think it's cool. Quick question, sure, what is it? I just closed up Pac-Man 37. You're gonna have a question about Pac-Man 37, aren't you? And I'm gonna have to open it back up. I don't know if I like the angle that this is at. Should I actually... Do you think you'll add the teddy bear difficulty from the Atari ports or also reused for the arcade? Didn't we add an easy mode to the game? I thought we added an easy mode, didn't we? I don't know if it's actually in... I don't know if I actually implemented it, but it's in there. I don't know if it's in the latest version of the game, but I'm pretty certain that we added an easy difficulty. Yeah, I added an easy difficulty in. So we've got normal, hard, and then hard plus, and then I've got easy. I forget what hard easy is. I think it makes it so Pac-Man is sped up, but the ghosts are slower. Yeah, Pac-Man's a lot faster than the ghosts. And the power pills last longer. Look how slow they are. Yeah, the ghost moves so slow in this. But I should make it so the power pills times are extended too. I really should. I could probably just do that right now, actually. But I made it so the Pac-Man actually moves faster. Let's see here. I don't even know how to look this up. It's been so long since I've looked at Pac-Man 37 stuff. Okay, so what is... Okay. Yeah, I really slowed down the speed of that. Okay. And then... I think what we should do is just, instead of making it so the power pill max... Why did I do separate things? Oh, because this is just for that stuff. I basically made it so the ghosts are always less speed than Pac-Man. Should I make them even slower? Yeah, we can look at this. I mean, I don't want to make it exactly the same. Why? He just smiling? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those things where I don't want to copy exactly what they do on here, but I definitely see kind of what you mean. So I think what I should do here, the ghost speed should be a little lower. Let's make the ghost speed a little lower. I like them being slower there. Just made that own. Oh, that's fine, yeah. That's fine, because this is timesing everything times what it normally is. So the game still speeds up, but it's essentially timesing everything by that stuff. So let's change these two. Hello, babe. He's Scrim.
Here for just a minute because I'm angry.
You're always angry when you get home from work. What's up?
Not always.
Okay.
This is just like, remember I told you she took my keys?
No.
That's why I have baby keys.
Okay.
I have baby keys. See?
Yeah, baby keys. Okay.
Baby keys. These only unlock doors. Right?
Okay.
In the cash drawer.
Okay.
Guess what I couldn't unlock to finish the night?
What's that?
The drop boxes.
Because you don't have all the keys?
I don't have the little baby keys.
Oh.
The little tiny baby keys.
Well.
Which means that I can't close the store completely. And I can't do end of day. I can't do deposits.
Oh.
So I just counted everything out and I left her an email like this. Well, you screwed me, so...
What are you gonna do?
I'm either doing it in the morning or you're doing it. Girl, go get it. that's how it is. That's
Okay.
why I'm late. Anyways, I love you.
I love you too.
Stream.
So I think that's what we're gonna do then for Pac-Man 37. Is that... Oh, where the fuck did it go? Did Clickteam crash? Did I close Clickteam? Did it just fucking crash on me? Did it just crash on me? Hang on. Did it actually... Oh. I think it did. I think it crashed. Holy shit. It did. It's not even where I was at. That's okay. This is easy enough to set up, but it's just that's annoying. There's the big ones. Stuff is back up here. I've gone past it. Yeah, it did. It fucking crashed. Piece of poops. Let me do this all over again. You know what? Actually, I don't need to do this here. We can just scroll over here and just copy that here. We're going to go add to PowerPool Max. We'll add 2 seconds to the power fill. Can we save it now? I hope I didn't lose my shit in MicroStream. I'm pretty certain I saved that. Anyway,
Two years, I, mouth, I, Borsk scream Borsk pog Borsk scream Borsk pog Borsk flex Borsk comfy.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 years. Well, I don't think I lost much when it came to, It's funny because I've got an E for easy as the little logo down here for the difficulty. I almost feel like I want to change it to a teddy bear icon. Well, let's see here. Let's see how this plays. Oh yeah, I've got him. Why are you mad?
Boss Pumpkin?
What?
I can't find Boss Pumpkin in my email.
I didn't delete it. It's literally right there.
It's not showing up for me, and neither is the other ones. What the fuck? Oh man. 'Cause I wanted to use a bunch of pumpkins, but it's like, I'm not pumpkin. I was like,
Maybe you need to refresh your browser.
maybe you could just eat my ass. Whatever, 2 years.
Yeah, so now they're all pretty slow. Look at how I can outrun them. Or do you think that Pac-Man's speed needs to be slowed? No, I think it's fine. What, babe? I think my baby.
My titties on screen.
I died in easy mode, you guys. No. Okay, well, I like that. I think that's fine. If we need to tweak it a little bit more later, we can. It's not hard to tweak this stuff. It's actually pretty easy to do. Anyway, let's go make sure we didn't lose anything in MicroStream. I'm pretty certain I had saved. Yeah, that's as far as we got. We were working on the monitor, so everything before then would have been saved. So we should be good. Should I make it a flat screen monitor, or should I make it like an old school monitor? Because that's what I'm kind of going for right now, is that old school kind of monitor look, because that's what the... You heading to bed? Well, it was good getting to meet you, Dark Apple. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Always welcome in here to talk about coding stuff and programming, and if you ever want to share a project or anything you're working on, by all means, I would love to see it. I love getting to see other people's projects and stuff. So, but you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for stopping by. You say old school CRT? All right, I think that sounds good too. Big boy old school monitor. I think I'm gonna take this stuff in though a little bit. We do it like that. That looks too big, doesn't it? I think it needs some more stuff. Like, it needs some more... We got to put the mouse on there, because the mouse is Like, literally, this mouse is hilariously iconic. It's one of those, like... Oh, I'm on the wrong... Cool. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Thank you! That's nice. I appreciate that. It's always good to, like, have new people come in and appreciate the stream. That makes me very happy. I don't even know if that's being able to interpret as an old school mouse. I think I'm going to have to move that up a little bit. This song kicks ass. What is this song? Grim Bleeper? I don't like the position of that with the monitor. I think that's the thing that's getting me. I don't know if I like that. That doesn't look bad. I do feel like this stuff needs to go in a little bit. The back of the monitor here is just kind of weird. It's too far in, too far out. You can do like that, right? And then we can have... I'm going to look at a reference picture for, like, old school monitors. What could it be? Like a old CRT computer monitor. Well, we can get a better idea of what they actually look like from back in the day, rather than just kind of guessing here. I'd rather actually have a good... Oh, memories. The 4:3 aspect ratio on everything. I do think it's funny that we just, like, as a society decided that 16:9 was a better ratio than 4:3. I mean, maybe not we as a society. I'm sure somebody made that decision and it just kind of took off. But it's very interesting to me that it just kind of took over. And, like, we had to change our TVs. Like, all the TVs got changed. All computer monitors got changed. And, like, why? Like, what was the reason? Like, is it more pleasing to the eye? Is it because... My theory is that it more closely resembles what you saw in movie theaters, so it made it easier for movie companies to port their movies from the big screen to your TV. So they'd have to crop stuff off like they used to have to do back in the day. I think that's why they did it.
Not just a theory. It's a film theory.
It's a film theory. Like, I think that's what happened, honestly.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, babe. But that's just a theory. A film theory.
That'd be funny because we're talking about film.
It's just weird. You know, I remember seeing that. I'm pretty certain that's why it happened. Like, I am very certain that that's why.
I really like cones.
Oh. Me too. Look what I found today.
You found the zero?
I finally found some. I got 3 more bottles in the fridge. I would buy more, but they're like 2 something a piece, and it's expensive.
If we had them at my job, I can get them for 20% off.
Yeah. If I could find like actual 12 packs of them, I would have probably bought like a bunch of 12 packs because it's really good.
I should have just talked to the vendor.
I'm trying to find a good monitor example, like an old computer monitor. I'm not finding. Ew, what is that? I don't like this picture, you guys. No, hang on. Show me that picture. You're not gonna like just show me this picture. Look at this. Look at this picture.
You talking about those ones?
Look at this creepy picture. Oh, it's Grim Fandango. Okay, I thought it was a weird alien man on the screen. I didn't know what it was.
And then you just zoomed in on screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on a creepy thing. It wasn't porn. It could have been porn. I also really love this picture. This one makes me very happy. Old CRT monitor with cat leg. For some reason, this cat. It's so funny, there's not any pictures of like this stuff from back then. Except for flat screen ones. Like flat CRTs, which I guess still counts. But there's so many of these. I can't get like a side picture of it. I can't get like a good... Were they all shaped like that? I think they were shaped like that, weren't they? Okay, so I'm gonna have to redo this a little bit, I think, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to redo it. Kitty leg. Plus leg. Bosqueville is home with cases of Mountain Dew. Good. I mean, I could. I definitely could. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it already. But
He really would have.
yeah, I don't. The thing is, like normal Mountain Dew, I can get anytime I want. I can go to the store and I can buy normal Mountain Dew. That's not hard. But Pitch Black, I don't know how long it's gonna be around for, and I really like it. So I'm not gonna lie. If I find 12 packs in the store, I'm probably gonna stock up.
Just check the dates.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But I will well, they just started producing it, so.
Just because it says it just started producing doesn't mean it hasn't been sitting in a warehouse for months.
Yeah, I guess.
Because Big Lots will get new stuff in, and it'll immediately go expired in like a month.
I'm gonna crash. Who would have thought weightlifting was tiring? Thank you for joining, Foxen. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. Go get some rest. Heal up. You need to heal. You need that rest to get big. But hope you have a good night. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate all the support and everything. You're always fantastic. We're gonna make this a little bit different here. The Exotron, if I wanted to fill the apartment up with Mountain Dew, believe me, it would be...
He has the credit cards to do it!
It would be a done deal. Yeah, that wouldn't even be something I'd have to think about. That would just be... We would be doing that. But, like I said, normal Mountain Dew, not something I really want to have a ton of, I guess. Like, it's not really necessary, but pitch black, I don't know how long it's going to be around for. I don't know if they're going to like have it be one of these things where it's here for a little bit and then they take it away. So I'm probably going to stock up. Once I start finding it in places, I'm going to probably grab them. He feels it.
You know, he's just meowing non-stop.
He wants it. Oh, the poor baby. He doesn't know. That little meow is so cute.
You found it.
It's lost. We got Quincy recently a laser pointer. I think I told you guys this on stream last time. Like, it's not something that I super wanted to get for him because I was like, I don't know. I just didn't want to resort to having laser pointers all the time for his entertainment and stuff. But it works well, and he likes it a lot. Like, he even knows that we're the one that are controlling it, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. He just wants to chase it. He just wants to chase things.
I'm not bored of it. He literally begs.
He does. He begs. I am incredibly surprised that he has not gotten bored. He hasn't gotten like mad at us for it or anything like that. No, he fucking loves it.
I'm confused. I put it on the spot.
Might be too big. We'll see here. These? There we go. What? Sure, babe. Sure thing. I don't know if I like the way this is looking. Definitely don't like that. I think it's the angle. The angle looks weird. I think I need to... Right? I think that's the problem here.
on stream?
Huh? The dishwasher? I don't think so. Hello, Chocolate Soda Gamer. How you doing?
Chocolate Soda Gamer!
Quincy is so cute, and I'm very sad I wasn't able to visit as planned. Oh, I know. I wish you could have. Yes, how you doing tonight, Chocolate Soda? Chocolate Soda, or do you want just Chocolate or Soda Gamer? What do you want me to call you? Down for any of those. I'm just gonna leave that like that. Maybe we'll actually go like this. Yes, Quincy is Quincy's adorable. We're big fans of the Quincy around here. Call me Kier. Okay, I will try my best to remember that. I'm really bad with names, so if I do forget in the future, just remind me. Yeah, I hope you're having a good evening. We're doing a little bit of pixel art here.
Click on their names and set them a nickname.
In Twitch?
Yes. The little pencil icon should be somewhere. Should be a little. Maybe not in this. Maybe on.
This is just a link to Twitch. I don't think that's.
No, not on OBS. You have to do it in actual.
This is literally just a browser window, though.
Same. I can do that in my stream.
Anyway, I didn't know about that. Yeah, welcome in, Kier. Appreciate it. Let's see if I like it better like that. I'm trying to make a stupid little graphic right now. So, if you've ever seen it before, this kid sitting in front of a computer, I'm trying to make a little sprite of my character, sitting in front of a computer here. I'm gonna have him doing the same thing with a little thumbs up and stuff. So I'm trying to make a little sprite of him doing that. That's what I'm working for my credits in the game. So like having credits in the game, I want there to be different sections that point out what it is. I want to have little graphics like associated with the sections, and since I'm doing basically all the programming for this game, I want to have a little nod to the programming. This is a game that I'm working on called Microstream RPG, which is a little RPG that stream viewers can play while a streamer streams. It's a little game that will basically just kind of this is the major or the interface for the menus and stuff, but basically like I can just put it like up in this top corner or something, and then somebody could, let me see here, like I could do this and put my name in here, and then what kind of reference that is it? It's not working properly at the moment because my my Google Drive folder is being a little shit and it's not doing things properly. I'm trying to make an original game like Sonic with an original character. It's tough to do, man. It's definitely tough to do, but I wish you all the best of luck. Thing is that in my opinion, don't stress yourself out too much with being like wholly 100% original. If you're making a game, don't stress yourself out by thinking that everything has to be a new idea and that you can't use any borrowed ideas from anything else. It's one thing to completely steal a game's ideas and mechanics and everything. Like if you were just making a Sonic game but just replaced all the characters with something else, that's one thing. But if you borrow ideas from other games, I mean, no game is 100% original, in my opinion. You know, there are all games out there that take good ideas from other areas and everything else like that. So if you're making a game on your own, just try to make it the best you can and try to make it as unique to your own thing as you can. What? Oh, okay.
Wow, what?
I'm sorry. You think I can take those lessons tomorrow? I mean, we could potentially, yeah, find a little bit of time to hang out or something tomorrow when I get home from work. That might not be a bad thing. Distracted, what am I working on? Maybe. Chasing you. Chasing you. I like that, but I kind of want to do this. Or maybe I don't want to do that. I like the way that looks. I think it has to be almost like that. But that almost looks too gross, doesn't it? Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. I suppose we could move this down a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit better. Almost makes me want to do this though. That's almost worse. Why? We're just gonna leave it like that. I kind of like the way it looks right there. Now we just need to make Bosk. Put him in here. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Well, as I was talking to, as we were talking to Dark Apple just a little bit ago, who was in the chat as well, and he was trying to figure out, he's doing like some Python programming and everything like that too. If it is something that you come up with some progress, or you want to get some feedback or anything like that, I am more than happy to try out stuff that you've made and try out things you've made and give you feedback on them. There's a lot of, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard, I know I've rated him before, but there's a guy, God, why can't I think of his name right now? There's a guy that streams game development, stuff like that. At least he used to stream more of his own game development. But what he does lately, since he got a full-time job that really takes a lot of his time and everything, but he now basically does like review of people's games. They'll submit their games to him, and then he'll play them on stream and give feedback. What he thinks, is good stuff, what's bad stuff, what can be improved. And I really like that idea, because he's not there to tell somebody like, your game sucks, or, are you doing this wrong or anything. He's not there to do any of that. What he does is he basically is just there to critique and give constructive criticism back on anything that may need improvement or doesn't play very well, isn't fun for, the player. So I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on game dev stuff. So, if there is ever any time you want some feedback or something like that, I'd be more than happy to check something out and give you feedback on it. I do appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. All right. So now we have to make our character here. I have an idea of how I want him to look. That is not it at all. This looks really messy. Don't worry. It'll maybe be better. It'll maybe be better. That is not what I want. I don't want him to just have like these closed eyes. That looks too disgruntled. Wide face. I don't know if we're gonna do. Oh. Oh, maybe we will make his eyes open. That looks creepy. That looks weird too. I don't know if I like that. Kiwa, thank you for the lurk. Don't like that either. I guess we'll just like work on the face and stuff and see what we think about everything else. But I think we need to do like at least the body structure and get the hand in here. Oh shoot, no, I wanted that actually. Just seeing it like in a preview. Yeah, I kind of like it already. All right. I don't think I like the eyes like this though. I don't know if I like them like that either though. I don't know why this cracks me up so much. It's so stupid. I'm gonna have to move it around too and stuff. Like right now, it's just, I don't know if I like the positioning of everything here, but I like the monitor. I think it turned out pretty nice. Okay, right now we're gonna save. We can definitely tweak all of this stuff later. Face is so stupid. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not. There's no way I'm sticking with these. With that face. There's no fucking way I'm sticking with that face. There's no way. I will be changing that face. It's gonna change. Swear to God. I don't like it. I am definitely gonna. I thought it would entertain me more. I thought I would like it, but I'm honestly not liking it that much. I'm gonna have to change it. I already know where you're going with this. That is the most bruh bosk I've ever seen. Absolutely fair. Yeah. Bruh. I'm not a fan of the face. I'm gonna fix it. That's okay. We're just doing.
It'd be really cool if it was animated.
I might make it animated. I mean, I could. I'm trying to literally make it look like that old picture like that. That's what I want to do. I don't know how to make it animated. I'm just making the head just nod a little bit. Yeah. But it's really hard to get that facial expression.
You're right. That does not seem like something I would do.
Get the features on him. I think once we start getting like the boss features, then it'll make things a lot easier to be able to tell what we're doing. Down a little too deep. Also, just making everything in pure black and white again there's our challenge mode activated. I hate this face so fucking much. Oh, I hate it.
I like it. Of course I like it.
Like the Ghostbusters song. Kind of sounds like it a little bit, doesn't it? That section right there, anyway, did. This literally looks like Caveman Games boss. It looks awful. I don't know how much I like this. I might have to shrink the face up. Like that either. I feel like I need to actually draw this out. I feel like drawing this not in pixel art would be better. Like, I feel like if I drew it in not pixel art, I could shrink it down and it would look okay. But I feel like doing this like this is not doing it justice. In fact, I think the thing I hate the most about it is just the eyes. And this is the weird part, like, do I put, like, the... Do I put the... Do I use the new style or do I use the old style buff? I think I'm just going to use the old style. Because it, like, makes more sense, I think. A little bit more iconic. Iconic. Still don't even like this. Fancy, is he giving you hot dog? Fancy.
I like the cold one. He likes hot.
He doesn't like the hot one?
Well, get it cooled down. He might come back to life.
Gotcha.
We'll see. Little boy.
He is a weird little boy. I don't think this was a part of it, was it? I think the part I don't like is that his face just looked really long. I think that's the part I'm not fond of. That looks so much better. That one little thing looks so much better. Oh my god, that was the problem. His face was too long. Oh. That looks so much better. At least in my opinion, it looks better. Extron, you should get that checked out. It's gonna itch when it dries. Oh. And that one too, damn. I downloaded this, like, stupid little casino app on my phone yesterday. Because I thought I'd have, like, a fun little game I could play and stuff. No, it was butt. It wasn't fun, like, at all. I mean, it was fun for a little bit, but then, like... Then I basically, like, ran out of money on the casino app, and I was like... It wanted me to spend more money to keep playing the casino app. And it wasn't like I'm like gonna win real money. I'm just essentially putting money into it to lose that money eventually. And I was like, all right, I do not feel at all bad about just deleting this app. So that's what happened. I ran out of money in there and they were gonna be stingy about giving me more money. So I was like, all right. I guess you don't get any of my money, huh? So it's their own fault, you know? Like, in reality, it's their own fault. If they would have just given me more free money in the game, more like the virtual currency, then we wouldn't have this problem, and I would have kept playing their game. But nope, they had to just be like, well, you used all the funds we gave you, so... You should buy more money. And I was like, I'm not doing that. That seems like a really bad idea. For what? For nothing? For virtual monies? That I can't even use anywhere else? Like, you're not even gonna give me the option to... Like, your mother's pretty sure she buys fake money. I mean, like, I buy fake money in, like, Genshin and shit, you know? Like, in something that's gonna, like, give me something back, but like, but I know what I'm getting into in that. That's a gacha game, so that's fine. the gotcha element of the game. It's not, the game itself is not, in my opinion. I've said this before, we're not going over this again. I'm not getting myself into this discussion. But yeah, like, you know, there's gotcha elements. If I like that, I think I want this to just be like, can I just do this? Does this look okay? It could be better if I went like, hi, baby. Please. You see his little Quincy tail on the screen. Yeah. Hi, baby. He wants to sniff the bottle. Nice, Quince. Let's go with the full screen. Can we go full screen? Oh, maybe. You gonna say hi to everybody in the screen? Yeah. Saying hi to everybody? He is. He's a little baby. Yeah. Saying hi to peoples. People can see you there. Maybe. I'm gonna rub the bottle. You gonna chew on it? Put it on your head. He's not happy about that. Wait and see. What? Yeah, I'm making that noise. That's me. No. Stupid cat. Yeah. We're having fun with Quincy on the screen. Yeah, okay, baby. Alright. Trying to keep him on the camera. Yeah, yeah, you gonna chew on it? You gonna chew on it? He's the baby. He is the baby. Yes, he is. Oh, head scratches. Oh, the head scratches. Fancy. He's a cutie. Are you a cutie? Yeah. A good boy. Paw and chew. Yeah. He's a paw and chew. You gotta bap it. That's what kitties do. They bap things. Don't they? He's gonna sit in my way? Hmm? Are you just gonna sit in my way? Yep. You really are just gonna sit in my way now, aren't you? Can I move your tail? Can I move your tail? Hmm? He offended me tonight. I gave him a little kiss on his shoulder. I gave him a little kiss right on his shoulder because I wanted to tell him I loved him. And then he looked at me and he turned around and started cleaning it. He started cleaning that spot and I was like, you little jerk. He's like, fuck you, I don't want kisses. What you looking at, baby? Hmm? What you looking at? He's just sitting here. He is just sitting here, and he's right in my way, and I can't see. Normally he doesn't really sit here for very long, but he's just chilling. What? You sniffed the new hat? 11:04. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this sprite tonight. I guess we will see. Can I just do this? It might make things easier rather than having to use white all the time for everything. On the back of my chair, Quincy. I like that either. You are not. You are not gonna jump up there. Do you ever draw inverted to save your eyeballs? You talking about like the white screen? I know you people hate the white screen. I know people hate everything being white. You know what? There actually is. Here, watch this, Molly. Watch this. Watch this. Windows. No, let's say view, toolbars, skin editor. We can go to dark. Wow, look at that. We've got a dark theme. I wonder if it works in here too. Yeah, everything's all dark. So I can do a dark theme. I just don't like it. The black space is like, it's so much to me that it's like.
You want some mac and cheese?
No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm really not hungry. I had a little bit of McDonald's on my way home because I was a little hungry after work. But yeah, for some reason I'm just not a fan of a full black theme like this. Some people love it. They have a pink one. How's that pink? Wait, how's that pink? Oh, there it is. There's the pink. My eyes get tired a little bit sometimes, but not. What's the old dark theme? See, now that I can handle more. This is not bad. This is not as bad because this is not pure black. This is like a dark gray. So this I can handle. I just don't like it when it's pure black because it's too much for me, it feels like. But this is not bad. I can deal with this. I think the shoulder needs to move down. Oh, I know I didn't have to change it. I just did it because I wanted to. Like, I've been wanting to change the theme anyway. I've been actually wanting to change the theme, but I want to make my own, and I just haven't done it yet. Yeah. Oh, that cool. Yeah, you guys, I didn't tell you guys about this. Look at this shit. This. You see that? You see that on my hand? You see that big scratch? That's Quincy. Quincy did that. Yeah, with the skin editor, with the skin editor, you can actually change everything. Like, look at all this stuff. All these things, you can change all of the colors of the skin. Like, you can change everything you want. Ooh, I don't like that yellow. Nope. Nope, do not like the yellow. That's nasty. That's real nasty. Getting down, Quincy? Okay. Yeah, this for some reason just feels more bright and inviting to me. It's so weird. I guess I'm just so used to the... But I want to do a theme. I want to do a theme, and I just haven't done it yet. I just haven't done any sort of like a theme that makes me happy yet. don't know if I like this so much right now. This is still weird. Like, it's... Dark Boss fell off. I know, right? It's just, it's weird. I'm not certain how much I like it. But we didn't really do too much tonight, did we? We did a little bit. I think what I want to do here, real quick before we end, is I may call stops here. My head, I do kind of have a little bit of a headache. My stomach's been feeling weird the past day or so. So, and I need to get a shower. I need to get to bed. I need to do all this stuff. So, I should probably not stream super duper late. What I would like to do is at least try to put this thing in here. You know, like I would like to at least put this little sample in here, I guess, for right now. And see how... I think what's making this look odd is the neck. I'm just gonna do that for right now. So let's see here. If I go like this and we create, just put a second one in here, or about here, right? And then we'll wrap this, put that there. That way at least gives us the space here. So, let's see. Where are we creating this at, though? This one is at... This is gonna have to be a lot more precise. Creating these things at just the right points is actually gonna be a little bit of a pain, but it's not that big of a deal. So this is gonna be, what is this? 260. And this one's 328. So it's 68 pixels. I'd rather just do 64. 64 makes it a lot easier for me to just imagine where things are. Can I just have like a credits timer, right? We are doing a credits timer, right? Buffer to 2. What else are we doing? Add 1 to scrolling. I thought we were doing like a... I'm just gonna just make a credits timer in general. We got edges timer. Let's make a credits timer. And we're going to, whenever scrolling equals 3, we're going to add 1 to credits timer as well. So we're going to make it so, let's see here, when it scrolled up, 8 plus 32, 160. Yeah, see, this stuff's going to be a little bit more precise. I think we can actually get away with... Now, let's do plus 192. Let's do 192. I'm going to go... insert a new event that's going to say... Multiple value credits timer equals 192. We're gonna have to create that at, let's see, 128 plus. Did I do 64? Is that what it is? I think it was 64. Yeah, it was 64. Whoa. No. 192. I didn't type that in at all. Create object. Going to create credit graphics at so it'd be 128 plus 64 would be 192. And then we're going to direction, select direction to be that direction. Is that right? Yeah. Let's see how that looks. These things are not create at start, are they? Visible at start, but not create at start. Yeah, we changed the theme. Okay, so it kind of works. We need to take that and move that down a little bit more, and we need to also make it so that this is less. Make this 160. I mean, it works in there pretty well. Let me try something here real quick. Let me get rid of these things. We're just going to move those down here real quick. Actually, let's move them here. Need them over here. And let's get rid of all this stuff. And then let's go get rid of that and that. Otherwise, that really matters. And none of this really matters. I just want to see if that looks any better. I just hope something's not messing up. I don't think anything's messing up, but I keep seeing this like weird pop in right here. It looks okay. What we need to do here... That should fix this. And now I should be able to just play around with this graphic and it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I just saw something happen that I didn't like. It did it again. Why? Oh, that's because of that. That doesn't... Hang on. It still does it. Why is it putting that in front of that? That's not what I want. Why is it doing that? But we just do it again and then do 161. And we just get rid of all this other stuff. I don't know why it's not able to do that for some weird reason. It did it again though, did you see that? Alright, how about we just change this to 128? Let's just... It keeps moving this thing in front of the border, and I don't like that. Look, it just did it there too. Why the... The border should always be up front. Why are we ever getting anything in front of the border? We're running into that problem again? You'll see what I'm talking about by this. So right now there's like a 2-pixel border on the bottom of the screen that's black. It surrounds everything. And we hit about this point here. And you see how the credits goes in front of it. What's happening? I think it's creating that and then bringing both of them to the front for some reason. It's just like 130 instead. Maybe it's colliding with that event. It still does it. But now it's behind. What? Okay, hang on. We're just doing this. I'm not even gonna bother with it. You know, I'm not even bothering with it. I still saw it flicker. Mm-mm. Yeah, let's just move this down here. Move it to the bottom. I'll fix it. I don't know why this is a problem right now. It really should not be a problem at all. Okay, that looks good. My eye itches for some reason. Alright, well, that is not something I was planning on doing, but whatever, we got that done. I think it looks good. I think I'm going to call it a night there. Oh, my camera is still down. The Quincy. We were paying attention to Quincy, and I completely forgot my camera was just down. So I think we're going to call it there. Let me see if there's anybody around that we could send y'all off to. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Somebody's playing Dead Space. Saw it on my list. And I was like, oh, Dead Space. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. But what I may do here is I'm gonna send you guys over to. I'm gonna send you guys over to Carl. Carl. We'll send you over to Carl. He's doing some art too. And he's making like a tarot card kind of looking thing. He's going pee right now. Maybe he's done going pee. Looks like he's back. Yeah. So we'll send you over to Carl. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna try to get more of this done on the side when I'm not actually, actually streaming. I've been really trying to work on it, and I've been working on it quite a bit when I'm not on stream. So I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I really want to get these credits done so we can start really focusing on making new dungeons, new elements, new enemies, all that other fun stuff. So we're gonna get to that stuff next. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. It was a lot of fun. I had good conversations. We had a couple new people come in and check out the stream. So really appreciate all that, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on Saturday. We're going to be doing more Genshin. I know it's a lot of Genshin, but I got to get my time in for my Primo Gyms. Sorry, I'm owned by MiHoYo at this point in time. So hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you on Saturday. Bye.